Hey guys, make sure you stay till the end. We'll talk about common mistake people make when replacing fuses, relays that can cost you quite a bit of money, guys, and waste of time as well. Stay with us, we'll explain what we're talking about. Hey guys, welcome back to Auto Repair, guys. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing to the channel. Today will be super helpful video to any of you having a BMW 5 Series generation E60 E61. This is the 5 Series BMW from year 2003 to year 2010. If you have one of those, you have a problem where cruise control does not work, guys. Stay with us, we'll explain the most common things that causes cruise control not to work, which fuses you always need to check before wasting money on parts you don't need, why it's important, guys, to test fuses and relays, and where you can buy cheap parts, tools, that way you do not waste your money, guys, with the quick shipping as well. All that will be covered absolutely free for your convenience. Make sure you stay until the end. So before we start, let me tell you a little bit about us, guys. If you have BMW E60 E61, that generation 5 series, we'll be making a video about every possible fuse and relay. Why? To save you time and money. Let's say you're in the middle of nowhere, your fuel pump fuse blows out. What do you need to do? Okay, it takes forever to find where it's located. It's so complicated, you may have even multiple fuses, and all you have to do, come to our channel, search for it, and you'll be able to find that video, watch it, and in less than 2 minutes you replace the fuses, you're back on the road. Something else, guys, every single car we get here at the garage, we try to make, guys, at least 200 to 300 free repair videos. We take them completely apart, we show you guys how to fix pretty much anything, engines, transmissions. Why we do that? Because our mission in the shop is to save you money, guys. We have more than 11,000 videos on our channels that can save you quite a bit of money. Now, if you guys need to buy parts, tools for your BMW or any car, we'll share the link in the description of the video below where you can get them from at a really good price, quick shipping. That way you do not waste your money. And if you need to buy cheap fuses, relays, anything for your BMW, links will be shared as well. So let's continue now. So now let's go ahead and explain if the cruise control does not work, what you need to check. First we'll start with fuses. Always check fuses before you start testing things and spending time and money on parts you don't need. You guys have, by the way, okay, you will have multiple fuses. Some are for cruise control, some are for traction control, ABS system. They're part of the cruise control, so you need to check those as well. So we're going to start with the fuse box that's on the passenger side behind the glove box. Open your glove box. On the inside of your glove box you have that rectangular piece on the back side that attaches with two turning knobs, one on the left, one on the right side. Turn them 90 degrees, remove it. Behind it you have a fuse box that looks like this one. And here, guys, okay, before we continue, let's explain why it's important to test fuses and relays. So it is super important, guys, to always test fuses and relays, and something else as well, common mistakes people make. Sometimes you may think that a fuse is good, or you cannot actually see if the fuse is clearly burned, and in that case, guys, you may put the fuse back together and you may end up spending money and time on parts you don't need, and all you have to do is just test the fuse. So we'll put a link in the description of the video below how to test the fuse. It takes only a few seconds to find out for sure if it's good or bad. The same thing for relays, guys, okay? Some of those could be really expensive on cars, so we'll put a link in the description of the video below how you can test relays. And for some certain fuses, guys, it's important to disconnect the car battery when removing them, otherwise you can burn the electronics. And for instance, working on airbags, fuses, or anything like that, you need to wait at least 1 hour after disconnecting the car battery. And if you're not qualified and certified to work on airbag system, I will never recommend to do that, guys. But when disconnecting the car battery, guys, okay, common mistake people make, it's important to know which battery terminal you reconnect first. If you do it the wrong way, you can burn electronics modules. How we know about that? We burn before the traction control module on BMW that cost us $2,000, guys. So we'll put a link in the description of the video below which battery terminal to disconnect first. Check it out for your convenience. So here what you will need to check, guys. First you need to check first fuse number 1 right here, 50 amp fuse. That's for the ABS traction control system, brake system. Then you need to come, guys, in that row of fuses on the bottom, that's fuses 10 and up, and under every even number fuse you have a number that indicates that fuse number, so that makes it really convenient. And we'll need to check specifically, guys, fuse number, so that's 16, 17, 18 right here. Then we'll need to find fuse number 25 right here, 17, 18, 25. After that you need to go to the trunk, open the trunk guys, right here, remove that cover. On the side you get to a fuse box underneath it that looks like this one for the pre-facelifted models, like that for the facelifted models. Here you will need to check 3 more fuses guys, specifically talking about fuse number 66. Okay, then you need to check fuse number 70, so that's 60, 70, and you may have fuse number 78 that you need to check right here on the facelifted version. That will be, okay, right here you see the fuse numbers are printed underneath, so that makes it really easy. We're talking about fuse number 66 again, right here, about fuse number 70 here, fuse number 78 right there. Other things that can cause cruise control not to work guys, okay, if you have ABS traction control light on, your cruise control very likely will not work. It could be due to a bad ABS wheel speed sensor, bad brake light switch. We have videos how to test brake light switch on BMW, how to test ABS speed sensor on BMW on our channel. Also guys, okay, it could be bad steering angle sensor in some cases, or it may need to be just calibrated. We have video about that as well. Hopefully the video will be helpful. Thank you for watching and see you next time.